Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I've got a really fun, exciting video for you today. Gonna rebuild the Suns with Kevin Durant. I couldn't wait any longer and decided to take matters into my own hands. So I'm controlling both teams. Gonna force the trade. I'm gonna try to give Brooklyn as much as possible. I'm gonna do a 3-team trade with the Jazz. I'm gonna try to move some things around. I might even send Kyrie over to the Lakers just to make things more interesting. But before we get into that, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. And guys, let's get into this rebuild. All right, so first I felt like we should go through the draft, see what happens. Could be fun. Let's see where Chet goes. Let's see where Banchero goes. I was kind of shocked he went first overall, not because he didn't deserve it, just because nobody talked like that was a possibility. So let's go ahead and simulate the draft and let's see what we get. Hey, Jabari Smith Jr. first overall. Paolo Banchero second to the Wizards. AJ Griffin Jr. going third to the Kings. Pacers get Keegan Murray. Holmgren goes all the way down at 5. And Shaedon Sharpe to the Spurs at 6. The Suns had no first round pick, no second round pick, no picks, period. And I chose not to trade up because I want this to be more realistic. So this is what the Suns are left with going into this current offseason, and we're going to see how all of this shapes up. Now, Devin Booker is our star. Everything revolves around he and hopefully Kevin Durant. Now, Chris Paul, of course, 37 years old. We're keeping him around. Now, if this was me and I could do my own thing, I probably would trade him for somebody that the computer would offer me because they give you some pretty stupid offers. But I'm going to retain him. I'm going to try to keep him all year and build off of that three-headed monster of Durant, Paul, and Booker. Now, Mikal Bridges. I would love to keep Mikal Bridges, and there's so many people in the Suns universe right now making the claims that we are going to be able to trade for Durant without giving up Mikal Bridges. Personally, and let me know in the comments if you think I'm wrong, I just cannot see any scenario in which that is possible. If you listen to certain reports, they're saying that the Nets are saying right now that the Suns have made 4 offers and none of them were even in the ballpark because they want Devin Booker. Well, that's literally an impossibility now that we've given him the Supermax. It's not happening. I personally believe that they started with that high negotiating standpoint because then you can lower the bar just a little bit to Mikal, and then we have to give you Mikal. And really, let's be honest, Kevin Durant is worth more than Mikal Bridges, so of course he's going to have to be in the trade. Cam Johnson, our son, I don't want to let him go, but to be more realistic, I think I'm going to have to. I think this is going to be one of the pieces, if the Suns are able to pull it off, that the Nets are going to require. Cam Payne, I used to be your biggest stan. I've got to find somebody better at point guard to back up 37 going on 38-year-old Chris Paul. I can't do it. He was too inconsistent, and I'm hoping I can find someone better, but with our little amount of money that we have, that may not be a possibility. Dario, I'm keeping you around unless I get some good trade offers, but I'm keeping you around. I want you as my backup center and or starting power forward and or backup power forward. I don't know, but he's going to get minutes. He's going to get plenty of minutes, and he's a big time glue guy for Monty's system in real life, and hopefully he can pan out here in 2K. Jay Crowder, you are on the block in real life. You are going to be on the block in this simulation. I love Jay Crowder. I truly do. He's got great attitude when he's on your team. You love him. He's a tough guy. He's no nonsense. My only issues with Jay Crowder is in this system, Jay Crowder is allowed to take 11 threes a game, and the majority of the time he's hitting under 2. So I'm done with it. It was nice. He really helped this team grow and gain some playoff experience and help guide people through that. But the time has come and gone, and Jay Crowder is more than likely going to go as well. Landry Shamet, he's on a poison pill contract. If I can move him, I will, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. It's tough, just like in real life. And then Torrey Craig, probably my favorite non-star on the team. If I can keep him, I will, but if they want him, he goes for Kevin Durant. I've offered DeAndre Ayton his qualifying offer, and here are the offers that he's getting already from 2K. So Spurs want him 4 years, 120 million. Certainly it seemed like that was going to happen in real life, but it didn't, did it? Seemed like the Pistons were going to want him, but they went another way. Bucks want him for 1 year, 5.5 million. And that's insane. That is shameful. I don't even know why they're throwing these offers at him. So we're going to see what happens. I'm definitely going to match because I want to flip DeAndre Ayton's new contract for Donovan Mitchell or something like that, a lot of picks, and I'm gonna float that Brooklyn's way for Kevin Durant. Just like in real life, I'm bringing back Bismack Biyombo. I'm gonna bring him back for 3 years because I have absolutely no fear that I'll ever want to trade him or get rid of him. I'm even gonna give him that no trade clause. Jock Landale signs for the Suns in real life. We're gonna grab him, we're gonna bring him on and see what he can do with KD. So far, my least favorite Suns signing, I hate to say, is Damian Lee, Steph's brother-in-law. I'm just not very interested in him as a player. He's a little undersized for the position. He's a little old, and he's not even that great of a shooter. So just because the Suns actually signed him, I'm going to bring him onto the team so we can see how this experiment is, if it's as realistic as possible. So Damian Lee, welcome aboard. Here we have it. The moment has finally come. The Spurs have offered probably a max, close to a max for Ayton. Yep, he's taking that 4 year, $118 million contract. So let's go ahead and match that. We got Ish Wainwright. We want to bring him back. We're matching whoever offered him. Bismack agrees. Landale agrees. Lee agrees. We are renouncing JaVale McGee. Getting rid of Elfrid Payton. My God, can I say that again? We're finally getting the hell rid of Elfrid Payton. Aaron Holiday, I would keep you, but Monty and James Jones chose not to, so you gotta go. And I'm keeping Gabriel Lundberg, just in case I need some guard help. He's on a two-way, and I think that as poor as our franchise is right now, we're gonna need all the good players to fill out our roster we can get. Right now, the Jazz and the Nets, if it happens, seem to be the most likely partners for a three-way trade for DeAndre Ayton because he's on a sign-and trade. We got him signed, and now we're going to trade him. But I know that this might not happen in real life, so please relax. Don't go too hard on me in the comments. This is hypothetical. Got to get this deal done. I'm going to be trying to trade Donovan Mitchell here for DeAndre Ayton and picks. Now, because I signed DeAndre Ayton, I'm learning here that the game is not going to let me trade him away. I'm sure they're going to want me to wait to trade him around the trade deadline, maybe after, but that's okay. This could happen in real life. The Suns could get stuck with him, so that's fine. We will keep DeAndre Ayton. We will find another package to help get Donovan Mitchell to the Suns so that we can flip him over to the Nets and have enough interest from the Nets to make it go through. You know, there was a lot of belief that the trade was going to get done on Saturday the 2nd, but I can understand right now why it didn't. This is much more difficult, even on 2K, than it seemed like it was going to be. So please get all the way off and stay off of my back about how unrealistic this is. I know they would not give up Donovan Mitchell and Jordan Clarkson and a pick for Craig, Crowder, Johnson, Shamet, and Payne. However, they do seem to be completely blowing it up and just starting afresh, starting anew. So I don't really feel that bad about it. We're going to go ahead and send this trade through, sending these guys both ways. Okay, another hiccup. They won't let me trade Donovan Mitchell because I have the cap and everything turned on. I have all the real rules on. So I have to wait 60 days. I don't care. We're gonna get Durant over my dead body. So we'll go ahead, fill out our roster, and then 60 days into the future, we're trading for Durant, and I'm vetoing it. Now my 22-23 Phoenix Suns need a couple of backup point guards, and I've already offered Goran Dragic a minimum. He accepted it. I think we've got a little bit of money cleared because of the trades that I made, moving a little bit of money around. I've got enough to offer Ricky Rubio what he wants. Now, I don't really want to give him 3 years. So, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll give him 2 years. I'm going to give Rubio 2 years, and let's just bring back a couple of Phoenix Suns' favorite point guards of the past, because why the hell not? We'll get more creative and more competitive if we have to later, but I would die laughing if we get a title with Rubio and Dragic on the squad. Now this, I feel, is going to be a good decision. I'm about to get Terrence Ross, hopefully, on a minimum contract, and this is an idea I got from my boy Romp. He thinks that we should get Terrence Ross just to have another scorer off the bench. He's only 31. If he's willing to take the minimum for 2 years, I'll take you for 2 years, bro. I could really use some help filling this roster out. So let's offer Terrence Ross, because we've gotten rid of Cam Johnson. We're going to get rid of Mikal Bridges for Durant, and this is just depleting our small forward position. We got rid of Torrey Craig. We are dying. We've got Ish Wainwright coming back, and we can't start Ish at the 3. I love him to death, but we can't start him at the 3. And so I'm kind of panicking here as to what we're going to do small forward wise. This helps, and we're going to have to make some other moves at small forward. Free agency is over. Here's my new roster. Well, like I said, we've got Donovan Mitchell, but I am going to trade him as soon as possible. We've got to wait a little while. Little hiccup, no problem. We've got Booker, Paul, Ayton, Mitchell. Should we just keep this team? Bridges, Saric. Should we just keep this team? Jordan Clarkson, Ricky Rubio, Terrence Ross, Bismack, Damian Lee, Ish Wainwright, Goran Dragic, Jock Landale, my new guy, and he's getting minutes. Don't kid yourselves, folks. And Gabriel Lundberg, another one of my guys who I'm going to try to get minutes. This is a really good 15-man squad. I'm kind of sad this isn't the Suns' real future. I wouldn't be too upset if it was. Time to see how much Chris Paul has regressed going into his 38th year on this planet. Wow, they're going to look me in the face and tell me that Booker went from a 91 to a 90. F you, 2K. I can understand Chris Paul dropping to an 88 with his age, but I guess they gave me a +2 with Ayton. Mitchell's up 1. Bridges going down 1. That's just fugazi. Dario, no changes. Rubio goes down 3. Terrence Ross down 2. They are really trying to cuck your boy, I'll tell you what. No matter, we're getting Kevin Durant. Finally, we're on to the next season. Let's get it. Now, I definitely want to win this season, if possible, for the glory. So I'm going to set my lineups. I'm going to also change the tendencies for players to shoot. I need Chris Paul shooting the ball. I need Booker letting it go. I need these guys that shoot to actually shoot. And sometimes the game has them underestimated as far as how much they shoot. So first, let's go ahead with the lineups. I feel comfortable with Chris Paul playing 32 minutes a game, maybe even less at some point. Bridges, I'd be giving a lot more. Let's go ahead and take some down here. Damian Lee, you know, if you get 2 minutes a game, you'll be lucky. Terrence Ross, need him playing. Rubio. I've got a third point guard here of Goran Dragic. I'm just loving that to death. Bismack, you're gonna play. Let's go ahead and take all of these minutes away. All right, so here we have my finished lineups. Chris Paul getting a lot of minutes, 32. Booker with 35. Bridges, 27. Want to keep him nice and healthy. Running Dario Saric at the 4. DA getting all of his minutes. Mitchell coming in as the 6th man. Wouldn't that be scary? I know he wouldn't be happy with it. Another 7th man, Jordan Clarkson, former 6th man of the year. Rubio is the backup point guard. Dragic is the 3rd. Ross is the backup wing. We've got Biyombo getting a little bit of minutes. Ish Wainwright and Jock Landale getting a little bit of minutes. I need to get used to saying his name. So like I said, I need these guys shooting the ball more. They've got Chris Paul only shooting the ball with 70% of the time. I don't think so. I need him actually chucking a little bit. So let's get that shot tendency up. Don't need Booker quite that high. Let's put Chris Paul up to 85. He'll actually be shooting. DA, I want you shooting too, my guy. We're going to put you at 80. Let's be a little bit more realistic. Bridges 44? I don't think so. See, people, this is why Bridges sucks in this game, because they got it set up to where he's scared to shoot. Sarek ain't scared to shoot. He's gonna let that thing fly a little bit. Rubio 48, criminal, just criminal. Put you at, you know what, you're pretty pass first. We'll go 75 as well. Terrence Ross, you're gonna be shooting 85. When you're in there, let it fly. Biombo, that's fair. Damian Lee, I really only want you shooting if you're free, but I do need you to not pass up open shots. Wainwright, they are sleeping on you, my guy. Putting you up at 60. Goran, I need you to be confident. Landale, you're a shooter. That's what I hear from Spurs fan Gary. You're up to 80. I want you shooting if you're in the game. And Lundberg, you're shooting as well. God, it's finally that time, and honestly, I'm a little bit nervous. I've been putting in a lot of work just to set all of this up and get everything ready to go. If something fails, I'm punching this computer clean off of my desk. Go ahead and let's simulate through the regular season, and I will let you guys know what happens along the way. Seriously though, finally, we're at the point where we are going to get Kevin Durant. I don't think this is too bad of a package. Tell me in the comments what you think. Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges, and 4 unprotected first-round picks. Guys, I can't do any better than that. I don't have to do any better than that, but I'm doing it for realism. This is the best I can do. Here we go. Kevin Durant to the Suns. It's done. Oh my God. All right, so to this point, we are 5th in the Western Conference. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to sim now that we've got Kevin Durant. First, I need to go set my lineups. I'm gonna set them to be proper, and then I will go ahead and let you guys know what happens at the end of the season. Let's see what place we come in the West. Woof. The Suns finished 7th in the conference. I mean, I've done this before and done worse, so it's not that bad, but we better hope we can get some good luck here in the playoffs. Otherwise, it's not looking good for this first season. MVP goes to Luka, as this game usually slurps him up nice and good. Shaedon Sharpe, Rookie of the Year. That's pretty cool. Andre Drummond, 6th Man of the Year. Makes no sense. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, like he'd be healthy. Nicholas Claxton, Most Improved Player of the Year. Man, that's interesting that they think that's going to be the case. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year. David Powell, Executive of the Year. First team NBA, Luka, Harden, weird. Giannis, Braun, and Nikola Jokic. That makes sense. Trae Young, Melo, LaMelo, Zion, Julius Randle, stupid, and Anthony Davis, all second team. Ja Morant, Shai Gilgeous, Kevin Durant of the Phoenix Suns takes all NBA third team with Jaren Jackson and Karl Anthony Towns. And here's the first defensive team, second defensive team, rookie team. Shaedon Sharpe gets gets the nod there. That's pretty dope. Playoff time, and the Suns are in the play-in against Kevin Durant's former team, the Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't even want to simulate this because I'm gonna be sick. All right, so let's go ahead and let's check this simcast. Let's watch this game live here, shall we? All right. Suns go up early. Why am I sweating like this is a real game? Nobody's scoring at the end of the first. Oh no. Suns going into the second down. Okay, decent beginning to the second quarter. Come on, just tie it up. Maybe take the lead before half. It's Oklahoma City. You have Kevin. All right. Neck and neck in the first. Come on. Just want to be up in the first, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. 27-23 in the first quarter. Second quarter, what do you got for me, Devin? Can you score? Can anyone stop Ingram? Can anyone stop Xylon? Please. Nope. It just doesn't feel right, does it? I mean, it just feels like something's missing, and this team is going to get over on us. Look at that. Up 20. Damn, in an elimination game, they couldn't show up. How are you going to score over 160 points in one game and then just get your freaking doors blown out like this at home in a game 6. Wait a minute, we've seen that before. Misery, folks, just misery in this game, and real life in Suns fans' lives. If we don't get Kevin Durant, miserable. Phoenix Suns have been eliminated. All right, time to finish up these playoffs, see what happens, and we're gonna have to retool for the next year. Wow, the Raptors go on and win it. Pascal Siakam, Finals MVP. They played the Thunder. The Thunder made it all the way. This game is rigged. Well, folks, that season was a failure. It was brutal. We were in the play-in game and we get eliminated in the first round. Pretty disgusting stuff. So let's get onto this draft lottery and see if we can't turn our fortunes around in year 2 of the Kevin Durant era. Pelicans gonna get the first pick. Oh, terrific. I'm sure they need that help in this game. Just skip the lottery. All right, they don't get it. Heat, Kings, Rockets, Blazers, Pels. Finally, the Phoenix Suns get a draft pick here. Let's see who's available. Another Nikola. What do you know? Marcus Bagley. Hawk. Let's see, what positions do we need? I think we need some more small forward help. We could probably use some point guard help. Let me just take top small forward available. Dude's decent size, decent age. Let's go ahead and just take Nikola Jasirsik. I don't know how to say it. All right, guys, so this is our second year with Kevin Durant, and things are about to get interesting, okay? Portland Trailblazers are offering me Damian Lillard. Now, would this ever happen in real life? No. It gives me a unique opportunity. I can get rid of DeAndre Ayton and get our point guard of the future. And then I can turn around and move Chris Paul and get some more assets back there. This is Dame, Booker, and Durant. That's a title, right? Let's do it, man. Let's do it. All right, it's gonna be done here. Damian Lillard and Keon Johnson, welcome to Phoenix for DeAndre Ayton and Jordan Clarkson. Blazers fans, you gonna love him. We got Damian Lillard on the squad. Let's go. Player progression. What's going on here? How bad is Chris Paul now? Now that I've got Damian Lillard, it's time to trade Chris Paul, and let's see what we can fleece somebody for at this age in his career. Now, I actually think I'm going to take this trade. Chris Paul for Lonzo Ball and Orlando Robinson. Solves my center problem, losing Ayton. Solves my point guard problem, losing Chris Paul. And now I've got Lonzo Ball to back up Damian Lillard. Dog, we're winning a title this year. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Chris Paul. I need small forwards. Max Strus is nice and can shoot. I'm going after this guy. Let's see if I can get him for a little bit less. If I can't pull his money down just a little bit and get him to come to the Suns anyways. Gotta try, right? Took the offer. We'll see if he accepts it. And folks, don't act like you're surprised that I'm grabbing Torrey Craig on a minimum. You know what? Let's grab him for 2 years just to be careful, because he's my boy. All right, I've got my free agents squared away. You're going to see who it is on the team coming up here, but Kevin Durant goes up to 95. Booker stays at 90. Lonzo up to 87. He's better than Damian Lillard in this game somehow. We all know that is crazy. Dario got him back on the squad. Rubio's going to be backing up Lonzo as the third point guard. Gotta love that. Max Strus in there to shoot threes. This other white boy shooter, Orlando Robinson, probably going to be our new starting center. Bismack backing him up. Torrey Craig is back, and Gabe Lundberg fill out the roster. Let's get a title now, please. Fast forwarding. So our new lineup is incredible. Damian Lillard, Devin Booker. I think I'm going to probably start Kevin Durant at the 3. And Strus, you're going to have to come off the bench. Dario's going to start at the 4. We're going to have Orlando Robinson as our new center, backed up by Biyombo. Okay, the Phoenix Suns, second year with Kevin Durant is underway. I'll be right back at the end of this sim, and let's hope we can get a first seed, right? Let's get some home court advantage. Suns getting an opportunity for a nice trade here. Trendon Watford, and I need some help at power forward, and Frank Ntilikina, who's a good defender. I think I'm going to take this all for Keon Johnson and a second-round pick. I'm going to negotiate this trade, and I'm just going to go ahead and accept it. The Suns finished 6th this season, so at least a little step up from their 7th place finish in the West last season. Ty Washington, 6th man of the year. Anthony Davis, defensive, stupid again. EJ Liddell, most improved. Nate McMillan, coach. Nathan Mack, executive. And let's see who got first team. Luka, Trey, Tatum, Zion, Jokic, LaMelo, Ja, Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero gets second team, and Joel Embiid. No Suns on the third team. Lonzo Ball, a Sun now, gets all defensive first team. Year 2 of the playoffs. We are not in the play-in. Finally, but look who we've got. New Orleans. I'm just gonna go ahead and simulate this game all by itself. Let me simulate the play-in first. All right, Portland makes it through. Go ahead and get it. Year 2 with Durant. I'm just gonna do this first one. I'm just gonna simulate this game. Now let's do Simcast, right? Oh boy, more the same, eh? We might have to go ahead and just sim through this whole series because I can't take these gut punches over and over. Just getting beat up. They really have the Pelicans as unbeatable. And wow, we had a big third quarter, 39-31. Come on. Nope. Losing it all away in the fourth quarter. Almost caught up, almost did it, but just can't get it done. Losing by 4. Pelicans are just too tough. All right, next game. Sim straight through. New Orleans beats us again. Zion 38 and 10, 37 for Booker. Doesn't matter. All these stars and we can't beat the Pels. Sim through game, 3-0 for the Pelicans. And this might be putting a nail in this entire video's coffin. We'll do the last game with Simcast. This is gonna be brutal. Watch the Suns get 4-0'd by the Pelicans, just like 2K says so. Won the first quarter, held them to 11 points in the first. I mean, I just can't get too excited because there's no way we come back from being down 3-1, even if we win this game. Second quarter, tied up. Suns losing. Suns giving it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. 13-7. They might win this game. They really might. Nope. Nope. Giving it away again. This is just like real life. This is brutal. Fourth quarter. Suns trying. Suns trying. Kevin Durant, can you? Hey, we won a game. Let's go one more game here. Just gonna sim straight through it. Oh my God, we must have won. We did. Booker with 23, 17, 70. Wow, Trendon Watford really coming in handy these playoffs. Durant only 11 points and 14. Like, what is this? What is this? A 95 overall Kevin Durant struggling. All right, I know they're trying to bait me into doing this Simcast so I can watch us lose in slow motion, so I'm simming through the game. Oh my God, we tied it up 3-3. No way. Box, what happened? I mean, we just have too much talent. How could we possibly be blowing this? We won by 1 point and Booker had 6 points in that game. I don't understand. Oh my gosh. All right. Wish this was live so I could have a vote in the chat on whether or not I should go Simcast or I should roll the dice with a simulation through we got to do Simcast because it's game 7. Romp and Tori would kill me. Here we go, folks. Eat your heart out. Tied up, low scoring in the first. Ugh, Pelicans pulling away in the first. Oh my God, look at the blowout. It's over. It's over in the first quarter, just like when Luka bent us over and did unspeakable things. Look at this. They just don't fight. It's like that old Phoenix Suns from last year. 39 and 38 in consecutive quarters. They're down 40. This video is coming to a close. Let me start wrapping it up. Well, folks, the Suns just suck in real life and in the fake one. You can give them Kevin Durant, you can give them Damian Lillard, and they're still going to get beat by the Pelicans. 43 in the third. Why did I do this? Why didn't I just sim the game? This is everything Romp's been dreaming of when I was going to release this video. 152 to 91. The Suns are eliminated. Folks, I will save this mode. I'll save the progress. We've only gone 2 seasons in. We haven't won in 2. If you guys like the video, obviously hit the like. Thank you guys for hanging out this entire time. And if you like the video, if you want more content like this from our channel, just let me know. And I will continue onward with this season that I've created, with this team, with Kevin Durant and Dame. Or if you guys want, I can start over and try it another way. Just let me know in the comments below. Oh my God, that was brutal. And to make things worse, the Cavs win the championship. What do they have? LeBron and Bronny? Get the hell out of here. Go Suns. Go Suns.